Hi, this is Julie Hankinson, and this is my Week 2 review of the Victoria Beckham Cell Rejuvenating Power Serum. Now, I'm conducting this experiment on my own skin, which is 64-year-old, mature, sensitive, extremely damaged from sunburning during the 60s skin. Now, according to the website, the ultimate result after 6 weeks is supposed to be 87% of people feel that their skin looked and felt softer and smoother. Well, I already feel that, but you don't pay this much money for just softer and smoother skin. It says 90% felt that their skin felt soothed and calm. Well, all right, I'll give you that already. It does feel soothed and calm. But again, you don't pay $210 US to feel soothed and calm. 86% had significant improvements in their skin's radiance. I don't feel radiant at that. So let's move on. 81% had noticeable difference in their skin's texture. I don't know, maybe it's smoother. But let's go back to one of the claims is, you're supposed to have calm skin, reduced redness, pore size, and the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. And it's supposed to even out your skin tone and enhance your radiance. Now, it did take almost an entire week for it to calm down the radiance. Now, for evening out my skin tone, I am seeing very minor improvement. But again, I have a lot of skin damage. So for this review today, I'm taking you to bright, let's see if this is going to work, bright eastern sunlight. Is this going to enhance the viewing or not? Oh yeah, you can see. Let's really get up close and personal now. Now, what's really, really weird is, now I had one instructor always say when you're providing feedback, to provide the good, the bad, and the useful. And then he'd always whistle that, the good, the bad, and the ugly theme song. So I'm going to give you something really weird first, is that I have noticed, if you want to call it texture, that it has been clearing up my blemishes. Even the first week, I began to notice that, you know how sometimes you get, it almost looks like blemishes under your skin, but they never form a pimple or a bump? It has really been clearing up some blemish zones that I had never, in the last decade, been able to clear up. And I had these extra little growth areas. I guess when you get older, you get skin growths. And it has, you can see, it looks a little red spot there. And this one is almost completely gone. I know it sounds hideous to say, but they looked like warts, but they weren't warts. But they were just skin growths that you get when you get older. And it completely removed this one. Now, this is week 2. It has been 14 days. And this is my skin, so I'm not guaranteeing results or anything like that. I'm just oversharing. And this one is reduced in half. But again, you can see, I've got skin pigmentation still very evident in some large spots here. And it's what I was going to say before is I've got some really weird areas where it's getting really, really smooth. But then I've got the areas that are just deeply, deeply wrinkled, where it is just not, I don't even know if this early morning light's doing great, but where I really am not seeing an impact. It still is pigmented, extremely wrinkled, where I'm still getting these weird, really smooth spots. So this is week 2, and this is me just giving you too much detail about what I am seeing. And another thing, it seems to be, it's almost like it pulls the skin. So I end up, again, like I said, with these really wrinkled spots with high pigmentation, with really smooth spots. And haven't noticed any improvement around the mouth. I'm going to say it. I'm seeing a little bit of firming here because I don't feel like I've got that droopy dog jowl look going on. I know there is extra skin down here. Again, a 64-year-old mature woman here. But I am seeing not immediate smoothing of all my wrinkles, but I am seeing improvement. And for me, the biggest thing is it's not clogging my pores. And that's the problem I've had with some of the other really nice, expensive, high-end creams is, I mean, even with Augustine Butter, the rich cream, it clogged my pores, which is why I just used the Augustine Butter, the cream, because it's the one that works best with this high humidity in Japan, and it doesn't clog my pores. So even in one product line, I am experiencing, mixed results. So, but I have to say, using just the Augustine Butter, I did not have the results that I'm experiencing right now, and I did use that for over a year until included was the Victoria Beckham. Oops, I'm having difficulty with the light here, so please excuse me. So again, this is the Cell Rejuvenating. It's the Power Serum. Now, also, while I've got this here, look at how much of this I've used. My skin is just soaking this up. So I know on the website it says, oh, just use a few drops. Well, in 2 weeks, I've used, I'm saying, a good quarter of this bottle. So I have ordered another bottle to make sure that I can finish my experiment, if you will. And so that's the good. The bad was that I am not seeing the overwhelming miracle that I really wanted to see with the Victoria Beckham Cell Rejuvenating Power Serum. I expected to see more impact on my wrinkles. But I've got to be truthful. Just clearing up my blemishes has been, to me, phenomenal. And because it's one of the embarrassing things about aging is you've got these blemishes that never seem to clear up, and little growths on your face, and I never saw where that's been advertised anywhere that it would help that. Maybe they didn't experiment on 64-year-old women with mature, very damaged, sensitive skin. I don't know. But for me, at this point, I will truthfully keep using this because of those benefits. I'm still hoping to see more improvement with the pigmentation, and hoping I'll see more improvement with these wrinkles, because you can see there's some severe damage. Now, something also very useful. I used the good, the bad, and now the useful. I made the mistake of using a face mask that I've always used in the past with no bad results. But the Sephora, this was a blue toning mask. Like I said, this is a good mask. I've never had any problem with it in the past, but it made these little bubbles on my skin, almost like bumps, but they weren't bumps. It was like the fluid just congregated under the top layer of the skin. It was very odd. So it looked like I had blemishes, but they weren't real blemishes, if you were, not clogging of the pores. It was just like the toning liquid or whatever it was just stayed under my skin and made little bumps until it was either absorbed or expressed. Let's see, too much information. No. All right, so the useful. I do change my pillowcase every night. That way I have a clean surface to sleep on, and I'm not continuing to contaminate my skin with bacteria from the day before. I do cleanse my skin twice a day, and for that I am using, this is the, here we go. This is the Dr. Barbara Sturm. These are both cleansers, and this one is an enzyme cleanser, and then this one is just a foaming cleanser. So I am cleansing my skin twice a day. I'll use one of these in the morning and one of these in the afternoon before I do put on first the Victoria Beckham, the Cell Rejuvenating Power Serum, and then I just use 2 pumps of the Augustine Butter, the cream. Again, the cream is the one I'm using because this is a high humid area and it does not clog my pores like the rich one does. I am using, again, Dr. Barbara Sturm's lip balm on my lips. I am always using a clean hand towel every single time that I wash my face. That way I'm not, again, contaminating my face with any additional bacteria. And for my facial, which I have been giving myself a facial twice a week. As a matter of fact, I did give myself a facial again this morning because it's Saturday morning. And before putting on the Cell Rejuvenating Power Serum and the cream. And to do that, I did use the Babyfacial by Drunk Elephant. I do like this one, and it works well with my skin. And so I do use this once a week, and I follow it up with the a black mask. All right. Now this one, as you can see, I really like this. So it sucks most of the gunk out of your pores, and just then I have to tell you, it doesn't all peel off. So you do need to take a like a paper towel that you have soaked in warm water, and then to clean up all the little residual parts. Because if you use your hand towel on this, it will leave black marks on there that I have not been able to get them out in the wash. So do use paper towels so you don't ruin your hand towels. So I think this is about it. Like I said, not the effects, not the results that I saw advertised, not the miracle that, of course, we all want. But I have ordered another bottle because my skin does soak this stuff up like crazy. And in 2 weeks, I have already used a good quarter of this bottle. So that can get really expensive really fast, but I am liking the effects that I am seeing on my mature, sensitive skin. It's not clogging my pores. It is actually cleaning up blemishes. And it is definitely reducing redness. And it has helped me with my hound dog jowls. So y'all take care, and I'll see you back here in another week, next Saturday, and give you my week 3 update. We'll get through this together. Again, some of us just have to go down the rabbit hole with our investigations. So I hope you will return and follow me on this journey. Y'all take care. Bye.